Africa represents about 20% of the world's population and has a big market of 1.7 billion people, with combined businesses and consumer spending reaching $6.7 trillion by 2030. Business people and entrepreneurs in Cameroon are not aware of or know little about the African Continental Free Trade Area. It is the largest free trade in the world, with 8 regional economic communities and 54 member states, including Cameroon. This initiative aims to create a single liberalized and integrated market for the trade of goods and services across the African continent without restrictions. Promote industrialization and diversify economies by encouraging the development of regional value chains and the manufacturing sector. This diversification will increase productivity, job creation, and higher value-added exports among African countries and enable the free movement of people and capital. According to the World Bank estimates, AfCFTA will increase Africa's income by $450 billion by the year 2035 and increase intra-African exports by more than 81%. How do we access Cameroon's participation in CEMAC sub-region, ECAS region, and continental trade?
Between 2019 and 2022, countries in the ECAS region received just 6.3% of exports from Cameroon. Cameroon's participation in continental trade or regional trade is still low.
The role and place of women are the biggest wage gains that AfCFTA can bring to Cameroon and CEMAC, which include moving up the value chain, leveraging networks for women's associations, upgrading their businesses, and tapping into new markets and investment opportunities.
Nous, les femmes d'Afrique centrale, nous sommes très vite regroupées pour saisir toutes les opportunités liées au développement et à la prospérité économique de la femme en Afrique centrale.
Jacqueline Tienche is a Cameroonian entrepreneur who succeeded where many failed.
À la genèse, je suis maroquinière. Par la suite, nous avons migré dans la transformation agroalimentaire.
Her experience with the AfCFTA is beneficial for business people, especially women and youth.
Dans notre entreprise, on était un groupe très dynamique. C'est pourquoi nous avons pu réussir cet exploit. C'est le ministère du Commerce qui est en charge de la ZLECAf au Cameroun. Il faut les côtoyer pour avoir de bonnes informations.
There's key things that Cameroon needs to take into consideration. First, the role of Made in Cameroon, and second, the role of digital and financial institutions.
It is a competitive market. You need to secure a strong brand and you need to ensure that you have a good productivity.
Nous, on avait ravi le marché camerounais. Nous produisons localement pour pouvoir répondre à la demande.
With the growing advancements in technology and tools, trade can advance and there are new methodologies that can come and securities and guarantees could go in that sector.
To ensure the successful implementation and continuation of AfCFTA in Cameroon, there are a number of challenges and obstacles to overcome and consider as primary levers that will require our attention in the upcoming years.
Le taux du secteur informel est très élevé. Donc, le challenge pour nous, c'est déjà de se formaliser pour nous insérer dans le concept, dans l'opportunité qu'est la ZLECAf.
We have poor infrastructure and low connectivity. Also, we have an unfavorable business environment with a lot of regulatory frameworks. We also have a problem of low productive capacity. Our production capacity is quite low compared to international standards. So to overcome these challenges, the government needs to design targeted approaches that also fall in line with the country's development goals.
Beside the role that think tanks, research centers, and civil society organizations play in promoting the implementation and sustainability of the AfCFTA, there are primary recommendations that can be made to various stakeholders to ensure Cameroon benefit.
Vraiment que les barrières soient levées et il faut sur le plan financier des partenaires financiers qui puissent nous accompagner pour pouvoir produire davantage, c'est-à-dire que accroître les marchandises pour que nous puissions répondre à la demande nationale et voire sous-régionale.
For the next steps for the implementation of AfTA in Cameroon, there is a need to raise awareness, targeting key sectors, the private sector, and most importantly, the agricultural sector, because this is a sector where Cameroon has a comparative advantage and can easily develop value chains.
Policymakers have to find a way to align our domestic policies and our trade policies equally as our economic and security policies, because we have the industries that will come in, we have the mining sector that will come in, energy would come in, diplomacy comes in.
We need to ensure that the products that are produced in Cameroon meet international standards. We need to make sure that our products are price, quality, and quantity competitive in the international market. Ensure capacity buildings for small businesses and to ensure that they can participate in this free trade area and benefit from the opportunities that it offers. Maintain political stability in the country, good governance, and promote an environment where investors can invest easily without going through the long regulatory bottlenecks.
In terms of concrete actions to be taken, it is essential to finance the mechanization of production, to sell Cameroon's brand image and further develop economic diplomacy, to finance infrastructure, energy, transport, telecommunications, to facilitate access to the regularization of products by ANO, to create tax incentives and encourage direct foreign investments, and all above, to coordinate all these actions for greater efficiency.